So what I'm gonna say, also I'm gonna say this. There's a doctor. This is gonna blow your mind too. There's a doctor by the name of Tyrone Hayes. Okay. Atrazine is a pesticide that's in probably over half of the corn. It's in salads and all that stuff. You see why a lot of these salads have callbacks and shit? But listen, we know California is what they call the salad bowl, because California supplies damn near a lot of the United States and probably other places too with salad and stuff like that. Okay, now listen, Tyrone Hayes did a study for Syngenta. That's the company, Syngenta, where he found frogs. Pay close attention now. He found frogs that went from male and went to female. Okay, they went from male to female genetically. These frogs were genetically castrating themselves, or whatever, or chemically castrating, even to the point they was even being able to develop ovaries and to actually have offsprings. And where was this coming from? This finna blow your mind. Where the fuck was this coming from? Okay, atrazine is a pesticide. When he saw that the water from the fields was running into these streams where these frogs was, and it was transforming them chemically, he did a study on it. Study. And he came to find out that atrazine was the major cause of why these frogs was mutating chemically, you know, from male to female. And not just that, was able to reproduce, meaning have babies, and also wanted to mate with females wanted to mate with males other than females, even though they was born a male. So what I'm trying to tell you is his studies you look it up, Tyrone Hayes, his study that he did, and he did a write-up about Syngenta, which they tried to put a gag order on him. They wanted him to not speak about it. They wanted him to do away with the research. You get what I'm saying? You know the whole song and dance. They basically wanted him to just turn the other cheek, as you would say. But he said no, hell no. He understood that this is going into the bodies of people when they consuming it by eating it. And if it does this to frogs, what is it doing to humans? The study showed. And like I said, I want you to go look it up for yourself. You go look it up for yourself. Tyrone Hayes. And now notice, again, that same pesticide, right, atrazine, is banned in other countries. So why is it over here again? Same as with Red 40. Red 40 is a red dye that they put in Hawaiian Punch, Doritos. They put it in anything damn near red. And that was linked to ADHD with kids. And cancer and other things. It's called Red 40. That's just one dye. It's other dyes that they put in our foods for color. You can't say this grape if the bitch orange, or you can't say it's orange if it's grape, because guess what? We are so controlled, or we're indoctrinated by color. And this is how they use color with food. If you get a grape soda, every ingredient is in that grape soda but grapes. You understand that, right? You notice that, right? Why? Because they've trained us. And I told y'all, once you are small, they have to bring you through school to train you to be controlled. They had to train you what grape was, the color grape, the color orange, the color blue. And they had to mimic them from the fruit that they're trying to say that this beverage or whatever it is mimic of. You can't get a strawberry soda if it ain't red. Why? Because strawberries are red. But you might not be thinking like that. Back to the video, what I'm explaining. Now, what I'm telling you is atrazine is a pesticide that they continue to put in these products, as far as, like I say, with corn and lettuce and probably ain't no telling what else that shit in. But what I'm trying to get you to see is we consume foods that are approved by people we don't know, by people who don't care a fuck about us, by people who are they have an agenda. Okay? Everything is going to plan with them. It's just with us. We point fingers at each other. We talking shit to each other. This is why I don't debate. I would never debate with a person. You know why? Because a lot of times people speak from ignorance. And I've gotten to the point where I'm smart enough to know, man, this motherfucker just don't know what they talking about. That's it. Some things are opinionated, which I'm cool with. I'm cool with your opinion. I'm cool with that. But some things are factual, okay? And like I say, when you get to a certain level of consciousness, man, you unlock a lot of things that the average person just can't unlock. They don't consciously have it. And you have to be consciously aware that that person just don't know, bro. You're going to be arguing with a wall, homie. I call them lost souls. So with that being said, man, I ain't want to offend nobody. Y'all already know how I rock, man. I'm for what's right. We all do what we do, man. To each his own. Live your life. And like I say, if I was disrespecting anybody any kind of way, I'm sorry. And I'm a man, and I can look you dead in the eye and tell you, my bad. But I just wanted to throw that out there because, like I say, I like to get people to go to using this. Go to using their mind, go to thinking. So with that being said, like I say, do your own research, man. Go look up, what's his name? Tyrone Hayes, Syngenta, the company Syngenta. You know, these big companies do what the fuck they want to do. You know, government sides with big businesses. Why? Because big businesses is what keeps this motherfucker running. Okay? And I'm also do a video later about citizenship. Okay? Admiralty law. Birth certificate. This gonna blow y'all mind too. Y'all stay tuned for that. I'm gonna drop that maybe later on today, maybe tomorrow. But listen, man, again, man, I just try to get people to use their mind. You know what I'm saying? Start thinking for themselves. And I want people to understand, again, when you got people that has an agenda to get rid of you, that controls and owns everything, bro, ain't nothing you can do until you gain control of that shit. And I told y'all the only way that's gonna happen is you're gonna have to be a war. And wars bring peace. So put your big drawers on, roll your sleeves up, and get ready, because I'm trying to tell you, these people ain't trying to get out of the seat of power no time soon. And they're not gonna give you the tools to overthrow them. So with that being said, it's your boy Papa Duck. You know I love y'all. And like I tell you all the damn time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. I'll let y'all in the next video. Peace.